Laktasi, Bosnia and Herzegovina. For round 2 of Group D, Igokea against Nymburk. Both teams lost their opening games, so they really need to get a W here tonight. This is actually the 3rd time that they've met in the Basketball Champions League. And up to now, the home team has always come out on top. Igokea won this matchup last December on this actual court by 7 points. And they'll be keen to keep their home debut W's going as they've done in each of their previous 2 campaigns. The home team lost by 3, however, in Turkey in their opening game, with Deshaun Stevens top scoring for them with 12 points, but it was a low scoring 67-point game total. Costa Kondic added 9 and Kendrick Ray chipped in with 8, but they really are looking to improve all over the floor here this evening. Capacity of around 3,000, just over 3,000. Not sure we'll see that capacity full here this evening, but the home fans will definitely want to see Igokea off to a winning start. There you see the table after the first round. Bilbao and Başakşehir on top as a result of their respective victories against Nymburk and Igokea. Nymburk lost that game to Bilbao in another low-scoring game and only scored 54 points on the night, which meant they lost by 14 points to the Spaniards, who scored 68. Eric Lockhart, he led the team in scoring that night with 12 points, followed by Petr Benda, who delivered 10 points on the night. Petr Benda, as we see the Nymburk team, number 4 there, is 1 rebound away from becoming the first player to reach 350 rebounds in Basketball Champions League history. That's a nice achievement. And only the 3rd player over 40 to get any minutes on the floor in the Champions League. They made a big addition though to the squad this week with the signing of Marek Klassen, point guard, a Canadian, really talented point guard. It means to see what he brings to this game and what he brings to the squad. Klassen has been in England and Europe, he's been back in Canada, and now he's with Nymburk in the Czech Republic. Kendrick Ray actually played with Nymburk when they 2018, he was the MVP in the Czech League. Also led the team that year to the cup victory. Tonight he plays against his former teammates. Deshaun Stevens, 33 years of age, all power forward, big scoring, big rebounder, big presence. And both teams need their big stars to come out tonight and deliver something big for them. Just over 6.5 minutes to go as the lineups are introduced, and it's Nymburk who will be first. And it'll be very interesting to see, will Marek Klassen play, will he start, and what impact he will have, if any, on the team from the Czech Republic. The scoring percentage in the first game, Nymburk at 48% from 2-point range, 36 overall from the field goal, only 22.2% from 3-point range. And that's really very poor. 22% from 3-point range, and only 60% from the free throw line, which also leaves a lot to be desired. They really need to improve on that tonight. They really need to get that aspect of the game. They got 2 points from turnovers in the last game. So, for a fast-breaking team, they didn't get out on the break a lot, and when they did, they didn't convert. So, Robert Stelmacher, the coach, he'll want more from his team. He'll definitely want more and the scoring chance. 54 points will never get it done, especially in the Basketball Champions League. The home team, they got 67, but it was a tight, tense, difficult game in Turkey, and they came out on the wrong end of that scoreboard. They shot the ball well in the night, 46% from field goal range, 52% from inside the arc, and 35% from outside the arc, but a very impressive 78% from the free throw line. And Dragan Bakic will be happy with some of those stats, but what's more important than the stats is that they get a W. That's really what it's all about. They need to get a W here tonight, and it won't be easy. Final part of the pleasantries are over. We'll officials. We have 2 from Latvia tonight, and the main official is Antonio Conde from Spain, Andris Ankrojos and Martin Kozlovskis from Latvia. They join Conde from Spain. Big game for these officials, as it's a big game for both of these teams. There's no doubt. Getting a victory is very important in your opening 2 games if you have any ambition of progressing. Having 2 L's to your name doesn't give you a lot of opportunity to recover. And if you do, you've got to be really superb in the remaining games. And that's difficult when you consider the other 2 teams from Turkey and from Spain who meet later on this evening. So this is definitely a W. Both of these teams are very keen to get done. It'll be interesting to see who starts tonight for both teams. Will they go small? Will they go big? Let's see. You have Watson, Ivanosis, Simmons, Priest, and Marek Klassen. First game, he starts. Big decision by the coach. And there's the head coach. Experienced player, experienced coach, and really needs his team to step up here. For the home team, they're going to start with Aniskovic, Crawford, Josely, Nakic, and there you see Dragan Bacic, former player, actually was former head coach of North Macedonia, but now firmly focused in Igokea. That's what he wants to do. Get this W. He really wants this W at the season. It's been a tough week for them, coming back from that 3-point defeat. They had chances. Definitely in Turkey they had chances. It would have been a nice win on the road, but they didn't achieve it. That's history now. Now it's down to tonight. Can they get a W? They've done that previously in their 2 previous seasons. The opening home game always ended up in a victory. But the question is, can they deliver that tonight? Third time they've met, as I said earlier, Deshaun Stevens, 10 points plus in each game in the 2 previous games. He had 12 last week. He'd love to have some more tonight, but it's not going to be easy. So we're ready to go. It'll be interesting to see the small home crowd will have any impact on the game. 54 points in a game in the opening loss to Bilbao. He scored 68. It wasn't a big score by Bilbao. 54 just doesn't get the business done. Just doesn't get enough points. Inside, outside, free throws, just not enough. And at the end, if you're going to hit those numbers, you normally end up with an L next to your name instead of the W that we all look for in these critical games. Stel Maher's having final conversations with his coaching staff. Brian Crawford there coming in, number 13. 17 is Mario Nakic. 10 is Nikola Aniskovic. 6'8", shooting forward. And Deshaun Stevens. Big lineup. There's no doubt it's a big lineup for the home team. Six, 8, 6, 7, 6, 8, 6, 8. Yeah, it's a big lineup. So the home team in white playing left to right, and the away team in the Czech Republic will play in black. Intercepted by Nymburk, so Klaassen, it's his first chance to impress his new teammates. Great point guard. Great assist there, gets inside the cover all the time. Nice shooter, but a great dime there. Looking all the time for his teammates. That was a walk he got away with. Shot clock down to 4. He's got to get it up. It's going to be a bad shot. Oh, it swamped. Just didn't get it off in time. Poor offense for Nymburk. In the end, just really forced a bad shot and was swamped. Went into the zone and was swamped by Igokea, defense team. Crawford. Stevens. Inside outside. Gets no. Spins a bit. Moves a bit. Goes early. Fakes. Left hand baby hook. Misses the baby hook. Defensive foul against Martin Kreese. Let's see what happens. Baby hook shot. Hit nothing really. And then the weak side there you see just a bump off. So possession will stay in the hands of Mario Nakic. Crawford. Defended by Klaassen. This is a matchup Crawford will like. Alley-oop. Intercepted. Now Klaassen's off to the races. Good hands. Alley-oop there, beautiful by Klaassen. Oh, really talented play into Nate Watson. But that's what Klaassen brings to the game. That alley-oop, that assist, focus, and a great passer. Crawford now, 15 feet, misses. Where's the rebound come? Picks up loosened by Nakic. Crawford from downtown, pops it for 3. Missed the 15-foot, went outside the arc, dropped it in. Happy with that, Brian Crawford, to open his score. Again, Klaassen, everything goes through Klaassen. Missing a shot from about 18 feet, side of the rim. Tanaskovic gets it to Nakic inside. Tanaskovic draws the foul. Really clever play. Nice offensive set. And in the end, Simmons had nothing to do. Pick up the defensive foul, but a nice backdoor screen. Simmons just lost his man a little bit. Watch it here. And he's late. He goes up. And Jostley. 6-7. Shooting forward, just makes the first. His team now lead by a couple, but we're in the early stages. He doesn't get the soft roll. Easy rebound there by Ivanauskas. Klaassen alley-oop again, beautiful from Klaassen to Watson. This time it was a better alley-oop and a more emphatic dunk by Nate Watson. 6'10" center, 4 points in the game. Both from alley-oops, both from dimes from Marek Klaassen. Crawford likes the match. Beautiful pass, oh magnificent. Deshaun Stevens had the easy finish, but a brilliant move by Crawford. Went inside the cover and just dished it off. Nice pass but picked off. Good hands there by Marco Joselo. Oh, beautiful, beautiful play by Mario Nakic. Up the floor, coast to coast, and the easiest of finishes in the end. Simmons, contact by Deshaun Stevens, that's a foul. It's quick, fast. Both teams looking to get out in the break very quickly. Both teams looking for easy baskets. Simmons up, Stevens late. 2 free throws coming up. "28 years of age now, Gerald Simmons." Vastly experienced players, played in Uruguay and South America. He's played all over Europe. And from 15 feet, they just want to reduce the deficit, which he does with ease. So Crawford, 6'2" point guard. I think he likes the matchup against Klassen. I really believe he feels he has that one in his pocket. Inside to Jostley. Nice cut there by Nakic. Picked away. Klassen has it. Nice pass. Safe hands of Simmons. Mismatch here now. Klassen against Stevens, but there must be a mismatch inside. Can they exploit that? Simmons now. Klassen. He looks for the fake. Another alley-oop. Oh, this time it's a foul. Definitely a foul, there's no doubt. Third alley-oop. Sought by Marek Klassen. But this time Marco Joselo picks up the foul. "You're not getting it 3 times," he said. And Nate looked for 3 in a row. But this time Marco said, "Not in my town, baby. Not in my town." First visit to the free throw line. Very short. Really short. Bend the knees. Extend the arm. And follow through. Much better. Much better. From Watson. It's 5 points in the game for Nate. And into the game comes Eric Lockett. He led the team in the opening game with 12 points, so what will he bring off the bench tonight? Crawford, mismatch, shake a bit. Joselo. It's a nice matchup here. Tough shot by Tanaskovic. Didn't get it. Now wide open here. Inside to Watson. Watson has a mismatch. Doesn't get the soft hands. Easy rebound in the end for Deshaun Stevens. Got good position, just didn't capitalize in the end. Crawford, little floater, draws the foul against Klassen. Nice play by Brian Crawford. A little floater, went inside the cover, found a gap, exploited the gap, and then a little floater, watch it here, gets aside, draws the contact. Klassen says, didn't do anything. The referee's got that one right. He stepped underneath. So Crawford gets his first visit to the free throw line. Klassen will go to the bench. He's impressed so far. Done a good job. Sterling Gibbs into the game at the point guard spot. Crawford's made one from outside the arc. Now he's made one from 15 feet. Focus, concentration, and 2 from 15 feet. So now Gibbs will handle the ball. The Seton Hall and Yukon college star. Lockett, good score. Shakes a bit. Now Lockett's wide open from downtown. Misses the shot. Oh, nice rebound there. Picked up loose. Who gets the ball? Picked up by Martin Kreese. Good work there by Ivanauskas. Gibbs, no, Ivanauskas, oh, fake. What can he do? Wide open. Lefty's going to shoot. Missed it. Oh, big rebound, weak side by Joselo. Nakic. Nakic is a lovely scorer. This time he doesn't get it too hard off the glass. Just bangs it off the glass. Lockett with the easy fast break. Nice pass there by Sterling Gibbs. Good dime. And at the end of it, Eric Lockhart gets his opening basket. One between the teams. Nip and tuck here in the first 5 minutes of the game. Nakic will look to score. Crawford, we know, can hit that shot. Just on foot in the arc, doesn't get it. Defensive foul they're calling against Van Auskus. Let's see. Shot goes up from Crawford. I'm not sure where the foul was there. Maybe it was in Watson. I'm not sure where they got that foul. Into the game comes Pedro Benda, the 40-year-old veteran. 1 rebound away from 350. He'd love to do it here tonight. Plenty of rotation on the Nymburk team. That foul was given against Nate Watson. 14 seconds left in this play phase. Crawford, oh, he's wide open. He took the tougher shot though. He went in, hung in the air, and just banked it softly off the board. Nice play by Crawford. Took the easy one, took the tough one, had the easy one. 7 in the game. Turnover by Nymburk. Gibbs just ran out of ideas as Stelmachers looks on. Eric and Lockhart and Sterling Gibbs just got in each other's way. And it was just a very simple turnover. Kendrick Ray into the game to face one of his former teams. Crawford's been the stars so far. Igokea, the home team. Air ball, and a big air ball by Waller. Hands are cold. Not sure you get away with that. Just think it was just an air ball. But as players, we love to, find an excuse if we miss a shot, especially from downtown, especially if we airball it. Now it's time to defend. Gives defended by Crawford. Alzheimer. Next to that shot. Now he's wide open. Gibbs downtown. In and out. Another big rebound on weak side by Kanaskovic. Crawford with the miss. Locked with a big rebound. Turnover though. Easy basket here. Easy basket. There's a couple of turnovers in a row from Eric Lockhart, and they've been picked off. 7 points in the game for Crawford. They have a 5-point advantage. The turnovers right now are definitely hurting Nymburk. A couple of easy turnovers. 3 in the game so far, and they've all resulted in baskets. Timeout for the away team. Penny for his thoughts. So there you see, 2-point range advantage in the stats going to Nymburk. And only 1 3-pointer score from 6 attempts between both teams. Very cold outside the arc. Here's a turnover. Sean Stevens, unselfishly to Crawford. They said, here Bryant, you can have 7. Eric looked for a foul, just slipped, lost control, and they eased the basket in the end.
If he's open, you shoot. It's nothing. You dribble out, you come for the ball, and we will play. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
When you're open, you shoot. And sometimes they've been open and haven't taken the open look. They've gone inside and mid and found some tougher looks. Klassen back in the game. North Carolina State, where Lockhart played straight at University. Now he's here playing point guard. Change of tactics. Classen's going to be off guard. Classen with the ball now. All around the garden. Wide open Creed. Left is under pressure. Shot clock to 7. He's got to get a shot off. Palazza floater. Tough shot. Strong rebound again by Tanaskovic. He's done a very good job on the board for the home team. He's worked hard on the boards. And that's his 3rd rebound in the game. Kondic in the game for the first piece of action. Fade away. Missed another one, missed outside the arc. Lockett with a big rebound, big stride. He's going to go coast to coast. Oh, beautiful by Eric Lockett. He went coast to coast. Got a weak side rebound. Went up the floor, in control this time. Little swirl, and nice basket to finish. Kondic. Another miss outside the arc. Alzia, Lockett should get a basket here. Oh, great defense by Waller. Great defense, came across, took the position and went straight up, and Lockett, as we see a brilliant score at the other side. Nikola Tanaskovic with the easy finish, but great execution of the fast break. That's a beautiful point guard, great hands. They need a quicker offense. They're 5 behind now, behind the back. Palazza misses, you can see it missing. And again, Tanaskovic with the tip down to Costa Kondic. And a really good job on the board. Kondic goes in the lefty with the right hand. A lot of misses now in the last couple of minutes. Final stage of the first quarter. Klassen, this is a mismatch. Beautiful dime. Oh, rejected by Tanaskovic. Get that rubbish out of here, he said to Martin Kreese. Kreese had an easy hook shot, he thought. Tanaskovic said, not tonight. Final minute of the first quarter. In and out for Kendrick Ray. Lucas Pazla inside. That's a foul, that's a mismatch, definitely a foul against, I would say, Kendrick Ray. Just got caught in the wrong position. 6'2" against 6'7". When the ball is in the air, it's normally the 6'7" guy. He's got great position, and Ray just really decided, you ain't getting anything soft here. First foul. Delalic in the game now. 28 years of age. Power forward. What can they get from the out of bounds? Back in hands of Klassen there. Shot clock now. Nate Watson back in the game. Got a couple of alley-oops early on. Spin a bit. You got to watch the shot clock. Oh, beautiful! Absolutely beautiful by Merrick Klassen. Time was running out. He spun left. He spun right. He came back, and then he dropped it from 8 feet. Beautiful basket by the point guard. Very impressive for me in the opening 9.5 minutes. Watson with good hands. Fast break opportunity off to the races. Beautiful. Oh, they're going to give goaltending. They're going to give goaltending, absolutely. And maybe give a foul. They're questioning it. Substitutions. Come in, watch it here. Klassen's up. He hits the board. It's illegal. Count the basket, Merrick says. And the referee says, yeah, we're going to give you that. One between them. Last seconds. Who's going to get the final shot? Ray has it. It's a mismatch. Oh, magnificent, beautiful basket by Kendrick Ray. Recognized the mismatch, brought Nate Watson outside and just held him, and then blew by him. Baby hook shot, baby left hand layup, whatever you want to call it, but it gives the home team a 3-point lead at the end of a very interesting first quarter. Igokea in control for a lot of stages, but there's been signs of brilliance by the away team. 46 points against 50%, 2-point range. 3-point shooting has been appalling, but really good free throw shooting is 75%. If one of these teams get hot outside the arc, they could blow this game apart. But so far, none of them have been hot outside the arc. It's been really poor shooting. 0 from 4, from Nymburk and 1 from 5 from Igokea. That's really poor shooting in a game total. Outside the arc. Here's some of the highlights from the first quarter. The last score there by Kendrick Ray gives his team a 3-point advantage at the start of the second quarter. The left-handed point guard cost the Condit in the game. Kendrick Ray. A lot of scoring. Beautiful shot from downtown by Anatavia Waller. Fading away, falling away. Shot an air ball earlier. Just responded with a beautiful 3. Watson a long way from the basket. Shot clock. Tough shot there. In and out. Doesn't get it. Another miss from outside the arc. This time by Ray. Gives on the fast break. On this walking hard defensively. Inside, outside. Another turnover, indecisive now, fast break. Waller hit the last one. Misses this one. Both these teams are streaky, they want to get out in the fast break. A beautiful crossover. Really good crossover, but again, most importantly at the end of that great move, make the basket. Delalic with the foul. A lot of missed opportunities for both these teams. It's Harris, Delalic missed the foul, Klassen back in the game. That's just a lazy foul. So Simmons, Klassen's wide open. Great pass inside, he's got to score. Now he's wide open to the other side. Oh, magnificent play. Lucas Plaza gets the 3 at the end of it, but great teamwork. Look for the extra man, made the extra pass, found the open spot. And Plaza hit it. Condit, tough shot. Oh, ball would stay. Simmons stepped over the end line. Worked hard, thought he had got a fast break opportunity, but just stepped over the end line. Watch it here, good defense. Oh, I thought that's tough. It's a tough call there by the official from Latvia. It looked like his left foot had been, I was off the ground and he was back in full court. Doesn't matter now, the game goes on. Crawford back in the game. Leads all scores with 9. Delalic goes inside. Tough shot to take, doesn't make it. It should be the possession for the away team. Delalic was looking for his teammate. He was looking for Boskovic. Then he had to go up himself in the end. And in the end, it just all came to nothing. Simmons now. Simmons shakes a bit, bakes a bit. Wide open now. Not a miss, this time by Ivanauskas. Big play by the big man, but again, you need soft hands. Ivanowski's third opportunity. Will they get a fourth opportunity? Will they get a fifth? This time it's a foul by Crawford. If you don't succeed, you try again. If you don't succeed again, you try again. But they cleaned Igokea on the boards. They cleaned him 5 in a row. Up here, miss. Get it again. Miss. Get it again. Miss. And in the end, just a loose ball foul, but really poor job on the boards by the home team and a great job on the boards by the away team. Lucas Palzaya. Now looked inside. Nate, you got to catch it. Nate didn't catch it. Delalic up, strong move, missed another layup. Now fast break, 4 on 2. Simmons with 3. Drained it from downtown. Class it to Simmons. Another dime from Marek, but another 3 for Simmons. Great fast break. And in the end, Simmons just popped in his 5th point of the game. Home team needed a timeout. There you can see offensive rebounds. Nymburk got 5. They probably got them in the last play phase. Before the 3-pointer went in by Simmons. Watch it here, he's wide open. Pops, drops, counted. Klassen all the time looking for his teammates. Gerald Simmons says, find me, find me. And then he drained it to make it a 1-point game. First 3 minutes of the second quarter, home team have only got 3 points. The away team got 5. And you can hear the coach, pass, make the extra pass. Find the open man. When you find the open man, you normally get a good look. And at this level in the Basketball Champions League, good looks should result in baskets. That's not what we've seen here in the first half. There's been a lot of misses on both teams. But there's no doubts that the home team, though they lead, have lost a little bit of control, and they lost the tempo so far in the second quarter. Crawford, right-handed, always looks to go right. Ray, a mismatch here, but good double team, good pick and roll, and good reverse by the defender. Ray with a big 3. Oh, what a big 3! You got to be joking me, Kendrick. That's a big 3 by Kendrick Ray from really downtown on the pressure, and still drained it. Lock it now. Backs in Ray. Ivanowskis. It's a miss, in and out. It's not necessarily the best look that he wanted, but it's the look that they took. Good play inside by Tanaskovic, but again they can't finish. Klassen, good hands, quick feet. Not his pocket picked, but they stayed with it. Shot clock down to 13, Lockett's wide up. Oh, little bit of interaction between Brian Crawford and Marek Klassen, resulting in a technical foul against Brian Crawford. Let's see what happened. So there was a bit of chasing the ball, and Crawford didn't like what happened, but the referee saw it and decides there's a free throw coming up for Marek Klassen. All the explanations are over. All the engagements are over. Let's just get back and play ball, guys. Kendrick having a chat with Bryant, saying, Bryant, you've 9 points in the game, you're playing well, keep it cool. 4 points advantage. Yet, you know, something might have happened you weren't happy with, but Klassen just pops in the free throw with a nonchalance of a great shooter. 5 points in the game. Crawford still not happy. The eyes are telling the referee, I'm not happy with you. And it'll be interesting to see what would Klassen themselves do the next time the ball comes. Klassen, an excellent point guard. Wide open now, Lockett for three. Drained for a three! Eric from downtown! Klassen with another assist. He's racking up these assists. 5 in the game. For him, 7 points in the game. And it's a tied game now. Crawford, nice pass inside. Oh, beautiful reverse. Tanaskovic, left-hand hook shot, under the basket, up and under. Crawford making it very tough defensively for Klassen. A little bit of interest between both sides, between Klassen and Crawford, both marking each other. Fast break here. That's a foul, blocking foul, no doubts on that. Peter Bender did everything he could, but Ray was off to the races. Watch this, too quick. Bender did everything. Was just not set. And a defensive foul is the correct call. As Kendrick Ray will go to the free throw line, the 40-year-old Peter Bender. Has now 350 rebounds, the first in Basketball Champions League history. As we see Ivanauskas go to the bench. And Mario Nakic comes back into the game. Ray just a great shooter, a great scorer. Can light up the arena. Played with Nymburk in the Czech Republic 2018, was the MVP for the league, led the team to a League and Cup double. Scores for fun, just a phenomenal scoring machine. And that's 2 from the free throw line. Tied to the points from outside the arc and inside the arc, and he's got 7 now. Gibbs back in the game for Klassen. Simmons, Simmons with a pass. Easy basket at the end by Crawford, and Bender got his pocket pick. The artful dodger, Brian Crawford, was watching the opportunity. They're happy with that. All smiles now on the bench, but really careless play by the veteran Peter Bender, just not aware of where the defense was, and as he was trying to catch the ball in a slow, passive way, got his pocket picked.
What is side defense? Fast here, break, go hands up and reach free. Don't make it down, bounce fast. Because you see this situation, you are alone, you go wide here.
Now it's Coach Stelmacher's time to be unhappy. You can see the scorers. 7 points for Lockett, Ivanauskas 5 rebounds, and Klassen 5 assists.
Don't let non-shooters go backdoor. Come on.
But a couple of really poor. Watch it here, look. Just not aware of where Crawford is, and up, boom, says Bryant. Sloppy, careless, and it's just an easy basket and an easy finish. That's your second easy basket, Bryant. 1 from a turnover from Eric Lockert, and 1 from a turnover from Peter Bender. 4 easy baskets, or 4 easy points. Nice to get them. 11 in the game for Brian Crawford. He leads all scorers. And his team now have fallen to a 6-point deficit. And he continues to be frustrated on the sideline. So Gibbs handling the ball. Simmons. Bender more awake. Now Simmons is wide open from the arc. In and out from Simmons. Beautiful reverse by Bender. And Simmons found the spot. Topped his shot. And that was 8. 2 from 3 from outside the arc. Ray, beautiful. Floater. Short. Big rebound. That's a foul by Lockett. Big rebound there by Nakic. Really big rebound. Ray with the floater came. 3-point effort was short. Nakic was up. Athletic player. Watch it. Great arc. Just a little bit short. And a brilliant rebound. He came down on his left knee because of the contact illegally by Eric Lockert. He's got to get that leg looked at because he definitely came down awkward after the contact was made. Tanaskovic played really well. Concern on the bench. Igokea. Georgiovic. Pick and roll. Can he exploit it? No. Good defense underneath by Bender and by Ivanauskas. Now Gibbs. Pick and roll. Bender wide up, 16 feet, doesn't get it. Big rebound by Georgievic. Big rebound, touched it from the sky. Ready, shakes a bit, bakes a bit. He's got him inside. Doesn't finish though. Again, another miss. A lot of misses by both teams. A lot of misses. 11 from 32. Igokea. Bend outside the arc this time. Missed it from inside the arc, and there's no missed it from outside the arc. But he's applauded by the bench for taking the good look, because that's what the last coach said the last time. Make the extra pass and take the good look. It was a good look. He just didn't make it. Nice pass inside to Georgievic, and an easy basket by the big man. 6'9" center. 5 between them. Just over 3 minutes and 15 seconds or thereabouts in the first half remaining. Simmons loves this spot. He loves this spot from downtown. Jarrell Simmons just gets the spot, sets his feet, catches, pops, and it normally drops. Crawford now looking to respond. He can hit the three. Oh, can he what? Anything you can do, he says to Jarrell, I can do better. Two nice threes back to back for each team. Simmons can hit outside the arc, we know that. This time off the dribble, not as effective. Big rebound by Marco Joselo. Fast break and a finish by Nikno Tanaskovic. Kind of a dunk, but it doesn't matter. Nice 2 points, 6 points in the game. Tanaskovic. Ivanauskas, that's another miss for him. In and out, but a good recovery defensively. Good transition. North from 3 outside the arc. Nicola. Simmons had the open look. Took a tougher look. But we'll get it back. Had a wide open look. Simmons then made it tougher off the dribble. Notice the mismatch. That's a foul by Tanaskovic. Sterling Gibbs just too quick for him. Sean Williams or Stevens comes back into the game. He's just too quick. Tanaskovic just reaches in. Feet not quick enough. Commits. Gibbs back in the bench. Klassen back in the game. Wide open from downtown, in and out. Another miss from outside the arc. 4 from 16. 25% against 36%. Not good enough outside the arc at this level. Now Crawford. Joselo. Stevens with an air ball, but the shot clock was running out. He had to take the shot. Didn't necessarily want to take it, But now Lockhart, he wants to take the shot. And again, it comes up short. It is surprising to see so many shots at this level being missed by both teams. They want to get quick shots. Now Ray, a tough shot, floater. And again, weak side rebound by Martin Crees. Klassen now defended by his foe, Brian Crawford. They've met each other a few times in this game. Beautiful play inside, and a nice dime to Watson. Watson with the dunk. Klassen thread the needle, found Watson, and Watson had the easiest of dunks at the end of it. But that 1-2 between Klassen and Watson has been very effective tonight. No doubts in that. Timeout for the home team. And it's very easy to understand what he's saying. As we see the game leaders, Crawford 14, Panaskovic 7 rebounds. He's been a workhorse for the team. Crawford has 4 assists, add to his 14 points. The coach is basically saying three-pointer, 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 three-pointer is not good enough. And when you see the returns, 4 from 12, you can see why he's frustrated. Watch this inside. Pick up the pass. Boom, says Nate. Easy dunk for the big man. 6'10", 23-year-old center from Virginia. Racks up another couple of points. And now he's got 7. Pass, pass, make the extra pass, get a good look. Now some of the looks outside the arc have been good looks. They just haven't executed the looks. But some of the looks that they've taken have been poor looks. And that's what's frustrating. Dragan Bakic, he's not happy with some of the shooting. But he should be happy because in the final seconds of the first half, his team still enjoy a 5-point lead. Crawford, now he's wide open. Panaskovic misses. Oh, Crawford steals the ball, gives it to Stevens, gets the foul against Lockett, and that really is careless play on the weak side by Rapidus Ivanauskas. He had the rebound, he had it in his hand. Coach Stelmachers looks on, watch it. He cleaned the board, I have the rebound, and then he just didn't recognize where Crawford was. Crawford picked his pocket. Lockhart picked up the foul. Which is the second of the game. And Deshaun Stevens now will go to the free throw line. Crawford's had a good first half. 14 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. Yeah, been very solid. 5 from 8 he's been. Deshaun Stevens, 2 points so far. First visit to the free throw line. I don't think you need to say much about that effort. 33 years of age out from Los Angeles. Played in Japan, Turkey, Italy. And now here, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Tipped away by Ivanauskas. To prevent the ball going to the basket. So no return for the home team from the free throw line. But they will have possession with 14 seconds remaining in the play phase to see can they get an extension to the lead. Crees back in the game for a bit of height. They've got to get some rebounds defensively. They've got to control the board. That's what the message has been. They have 19 defensive rebounds so far. That's against 17 for the home team. Shot clock under 10. I think this is going to be Ray. Now here's Ray. He had a shot, he had a look, Beautiful by Kendrick Ray. That is just magnificent. He went in, he took the cover. Lockett goes up, can he make the shot? He doesn't get it on the buzzer. But what a brilliant score by Kendrick Ray to finish the first half for Igokea. He just went in, he took the contact. I thought he had a good look. He didn't take the good look, but he made a basket to give his team a 7-point advantage at the end of the first half, in which both teams had moments of brilliance and both teams had moments they'd like to forget. There's the scoring stats: 42% against 41. 3-point shooting continues very poor. 80% free throw shooting for Nymburk, 62 for the home team. But the stat that matters right now is the home team. Igokea, 39 points. Nymburk, 32. Join us for the second half.
Ragland with the three-point try after the steal, didn't get it. He's got time for another now. Chance to run the clock down a bit, but they'll want to score. Alley-oop! Oh, and what a time for it! Ragland, what a great tee-up.
Oh, make a mistake. Oh, good recovery from TJ Shorts coming from behind to block it out of bounds. Great play. Again.
Almeida, Douglas for three! Oh, the former Houston Rocket has fired his team to victory, surely! Worth another look, isn't it?
Skyler can flatten the opposition. Where's number one? There's Kratzer. And then Kratzer has a look at Flatten. Well, look at this. A little bit of anger in this throwdown. Almost a, how dare you try to block that? Yeah, there was definitely contact.
Well, the behind the back pass. Oh, Matt's got a fish. That is EA beautiful basketball. That's a bit of Greek magic. Efkaristo and Matt's.
So welcome back. Before the start of the second half of this Group D battle between Igokea of Bosnia and Herzegovina against the Czech champions from Nymburk. In the first half, it's been very interesting. Some of the individual stats: Brian Crawford has 14 points, 1 rebound and 4 assists. Kendrick Ray, 9 points, 1 rebound and 2 assists. And Nikola Tanaskovic, 6 points, 7 defensive rebounds and 1 assist. And that's why their team has a 7-point advantage, but it's been low scoring. Some of the team shooting has been really poor, and shot selection on both teams have been really poor on occasions. For Nymburk, Gerald Simmons has 11 points. He leads their scoring. 3 from 6 from downtown. 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Marek Klassen, 5 points, 2 rebounds and 6 assists. 6 dimes for the Canadian. And Lockett and Watson have 7 points apiece. But Eric has 3 rebounds, while Nate, the center, has only 1 rebound. And that's a very interesting statistic. The center, the 6'10" center for Nymburk, 1 rebound in the game. And he's played over 11 minutes. So, final words from Coach Stelmachers. We're in Latsaki, 3,000 plus arena. It's far from full. But the people that are here are enjoying the fact that the home team have an advantage right now. And they're not worried about the size of the attendance. They're not worried about whether it's a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game. They just want a W. That's all they want. They want to get out of this gymnasium here tonight in Latsaki. They want to get out with a victory. And Brian Crawford is leading his team right now to that victory. Antonio Conde from Spain, lead official. And in the second half, the away team from Nymburk will play from left to right in black. And the home team carry a 7-point advantage into this third quarter. Oh, great hands by Stevens. Pick the pocket, it should be an easy basket. Oh, it's an easy dunk, says Tanaskovic. Klassen was careless. Stevens was sharp. Tanaskovic was ruthless. Simmons from downtown, short. Big rebound again by Tanaskovic. He cleans the boards. A 6'8" shooting forward. It's a brilliant job for his team. The Boston International. He's inside out. He's got position. They don't find him. Ray, downtown, in and out. And again, Ivanauskas had the rebound, lost the rebound, lost possession as a result of the ball coming off the hands of Nate Watson. I don't think it did come off his hands. I think the officials have rectified that with a smile. So Marek Klassen been very impressive, but has been careless on 1 or 2 occasions. Half court, and again the mistake is from Klassen. He picked up his dribble, he got caught in no man's land. That's 2 occasions, and on both occasions in the opening minutes of the third quarter, he's lost the ball for his team. One resulted in a dunk. What will the second turnover result in? Sean Stevens now inside. That's a defensive foul against Ivanauskas. Great position by Tanaskovic. Sealed him, just sealed him underneath. And Ivanauskas just tried to reach around, but the seal was so strong that Rapolas had no chance. Watch it here. Great seal inside by Tanaskovic. Oh, beautiful pass. Oh, they thought they had a backdoor. Crawford is saying, I'm giving you a bad pass. Ray snuck inside, weak side against the cover. Didn't finish it. And Deshaun Stevens, watch it here, Ray is in, look. Just didn't finish it. Great screen by Deshaun Stevens. Great out of bounds play. Kendrick extends his tally to 10. And the team advantage to 10. He gets this soft roll. Good hands. Double team. Even Auskus there to help his buddy. Simmons gets it back to Klassen. Pick and roll now. High pick and roll. Mismatch underneath now. Fade away. Nate goes up. Nate can't keep it live. Picked up again. Tanaskova. She picks all the rubbish up around. This is an easy basket. Oh, he missed the first time. He gets the foul. Can't believe he missed the first time. Martin Kreese believes she got taken out by Deshaun Stevens. How can he miss this? Watch it, he's wide open. He's on his own. This time he gets a foul against Gerald Simmons. The first time he was wide open. There was nobody within any distance of him. And Deshaun makes his first free throw from the third visit. The first visit was practically an air ball, then very long free throw off the glass. This time was in the bottom of the ring. That's similar to the second shot first time round, so he's 1 from 4, but his team are right now in total control. No points so far in the first 2 minutes for Nymburk. Another pocket kick. Got away with it. But they've lost another turnover. This is an easy basket. Easy basket for Crawford. They've got to get a timeout because they've been cleaned out in turnovers. In the opening couple of minutes of the third quarter, Crawford has 16 points. That's his third breakaway fast break. Marek Klassen has been struggling. He was awesome in the first half handling the ball. But the defensive intensity has gone up. Igokea.
You go L flash. Their side, but the 5 is here. 4 come high, pass. Coming here, pass back. Good screen, go wide,
watch it here now. Even Auskus forcing the pass, picked off by Crawford, off to the races. Easy peasy, count it. Passing it from under the basket out to the top of the three-point line is a risky pass. And with a guard like Crawford, who's athletic, okay, who's got quick hands, who's rangy, and at 6'2", has got the hops, he'll pick off those passes if you give him the opportunity.
They jump side, fast, hand off with 5. Let's go, come on, let's go. Come on, yo. 1, 2, 3,
Palzaya back in the game. Gibbs back in the game. But the energy doesn't look to be in the Nymburk team in the early part of this quarter. They're 14 behind. They've got to get something going. They've got to get a couple of good looks. They've got to make some baskets. The problem for them at the moment is the offensive side. And then because there's another turnover, do they get away with it? Deshaun Stevens says, no. They get away with it. Antonio Conde from Spain says, yes, I'm happy with that call. But offensively, they look to be out of ideas at the moment. They just can't deal with the pressure in the front court, and they're turning it over time after time. With the result, Igokea fast breaking all the time down the floor quickly. 2 more substitutions coming in for Nymburk. Lockett and Simmons. But they've got to do something in the front court. They're really under pressure. They're getting no looks. This is going to be reviewed by the officials. Mr. Conde, Spanish official, will review it. So the hands, who hit it, who hit it? Now this is a better angle now, let's see, one hand, oh I think it went off. The Sean Stevens left hand, watch it now, right hand, left hand. Now did he touch it off this? This is definitely, no, I think it's the Sean Stevens. I don't think Palza hits it. It's definitely Sean Stevens here. Now, does he come across and touch it? The ball doesn't look to change direction, which would indicate that it's coming off the hands of Sean Stevens. If Palza hit it, it would deflect the ball to go a different way. So for me, in the commentary position, I'm definitely saying it's a Nymburk ball. But I don't get to make that call. Call is going to be made by Antonio Conde and his two referees. But it doesn't seem to change any direction after the final hands. It comes up here, and there you see left hand, Sean Stevens coming through. And for me, I'm happy, Antonio, with your first call. And Antonio, he's happy as well with his first call. But Nymburk are not happy with their offense. 2 minutes and 18 seconds in the third quarter, and they've been absolutely struggling in the front court. Nice move there by Simmons, little floater, doesn't get the basket. Ray with the rebound. To Crawford. Stevens outside the arc, doesn't get it. Weak side rebound picked up by Martin Kreese. Lockhart now. Taniskovich defending him. It's a stuttering play. Lockhart goes in, tough shot, doesn't get it to fall. Who gets the rebound? Watson draws the foul from Sean Stevens, makes the basket. Can that spark them? Because right now they need the spark. They're flat, they're struggling, they're taking tough shots, they're getting poor looks, they keep it live, and Watson stays with it, and Stevens reaches in, count it, says the referee. Ten points for the big man. 2 from 3 from the free throw line. But they have a long way to get back into this game. Their scoring has to be up. Remember last week they only scored 54 points. Ray, floater, in and out, doesn't get it. Lock it off to the races now. Now he's got a chance to shake a bit, move it, coast it. Wide open. Palza. Oh, count it, says Palza. They needed that. Lucas Palza outside the arc. Timeout for the home team. 5 points for Palza. But all the momentum is with the home team. They call a timeout just to make sure that Nymburk don't get a run. And even though his team right now have a big advantage, as you see the field goals and the free throws, he's not happy. Palza sets his feet, and he's a great shooter. If he can set his feet, watch it here. His feet are set. He has time. He can elevate. He can extend, and he drains it from 3. Defensively, the key for Igokea is not to let him set his feet. They lead by 8. They were very comfortable. And they still look comfortable. They've got the energy, they've got the tempo, they're controlling the game. But Nymburk are streaky and have shown on occasions that they can become very hot. But right now they've got to get some bit hot because they trail by 8. Tennis scores. He's very impressed with him. Kendrick Ray. Jocelyn. It's a mismatch, he's going to exploit it. In and out. Who gets the rebound? Big rebound by Martin Creed. Big rebound by Creed. Lockett to Simmons. Now Lockett has to score. Has to score. Easy scoop and layup. Great cut. Saw the gap. Sliced in like slicing butter with knife. And then just the easy finish. 9 points for Eric Lockett. Sneaking back into it now. 6 between them. Crawford has 16 in the game. Make that 18 for Crawford. Nonchalant, got to the free throw line and just dropped it. 71% from 2-point range. But we saw a number of those easy baskets and turnovers by Nymburk. Lockett now gets it to Watson. There's the walkie. Palzaya, drained another 3! Downtown for Palzaya. That's 2 in a row. And he's keeping his team hanging about. 8 points for Lucas. Oh, that could have been a foul. They get a turnover. Now can they exploit? Oh, Crawford was there. Palzaya short. Looks short all the time. Lockett. Now where's the foul call? It's called against Deshaun Stevens. Reaching around, he says. 23, that's Deshaun. Shot goes up. Palzaya was short. And there Watson had position. And Deshaun says, calling on me? Yes, Deshaun. And correctly so on that occasion. Klassen back in the game. He's been very poor so far in the second half. Palzaya. That's a tough shot he had in his feet set. When he sets his feet, he's exceptional. Off the dribble, not so much. Kendrick Ray, what beautiful move. Oh, rejected by Lockett, but I'd say it's a foul against Watson. Lockett rejected, it came from nowhere, weak side. Ray thought he had easy basket. Watson committed the foul, watch it there. Ray was in, easy basket, Watson sloppy, but Lockett just swooshed it. You ain't getting an easy basket, says Eric Lockett. As Watson picked up a foul, so 2 free throws coming up. Three fouls for Nate Watson. Peter Bender back in the game. Still 11 points in the game for Ray. Just a beautiful shooter. 28 years of age, off from the Bronx. Six between them. Missed one from the free throw line. That one you just saw on the last visit. Klassen keeps picking the dribble up early. He's going to find himself under pressure. This is a matchup he can deal with. Oh, he nearly got his pocket picked again. That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot. It's a poor shot. But they keep it live. Oh, they got away with that. Did he walk? No, but again another mistake by Nymburk. Crawford downtown. In and out for Bright Crawford. Martin Trees had him. I have you, he said. Bright Crawford said, no you don't, and nailed another 3. 20 points in the game, leads all scorers. It's a foul by Jocelyn. But the fluency is gone from the Nymburk offense. They're struggling to get movement. They're struggling with passes, even an easy pass like that from Palzaya to Klassen was up in the air, forced into reach. No. Shot clock to 10. Floater from Klassen. Again, it's a miss. Georgievich just blocked the mistake. You ain't coming in here. 6'9" against 6'2". Georgievich said, not on my territory. Palzaya picked up the foul, but Klassen went inside the cover, thought he had it, as we watch it here. And again, Ray just too quick for the defender. In the first half, Merrick Klassen had it all his own way, creating alley-oops, great assists, 6 in the first half. The game has stepped up, the tempo has stepped up in the second half, and he's found less space, less opportunity, which has resulted in a number of turnovers. 4 in all for him now in the game. Ray misses his second visit to the free throw line. He adds that in. It's 13 for Kendrick Ray. He goes to the bench. Simmons back in the game now. For Nymburk. He shakes a bit, bakes a bit. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! Absolutely magnificent by Gerald Simmons, just off the bench. Watch it here. He shaked, he baked, he went up or down there, and he ducked under the cover of Tanaskovic, drew the contact, made a basket. Now is a chance to make it a 6-point game. And in this third quarter, Nymburk have been really poor. And if Simmons makes this, it's only a 6-point game. He makes it. 14 points. He leads his team in scoring. His team trail now by 6. Waller hit a big 3 in the first half. Hit a big one in the second half. Anatabia Waller, downtown Anatabia. Crawford now is getting into the jock straps of Klassen, right in his pocket. Bender, baby hook shot, doesn't get it. Big rebound again by Tanaskovic. He just loves rebounding. Maric in the game. Bender defending. Now Crawford downtown. Oh, just come open, Christ. When you get the space, when you get a good pass, when you get a good look, you're just ruthless. 23 points. 3 from 4 from downtown.
We are guarding here. You are on basket line. No easy pass here. A 3-pointer.
You can hear what he's saying for yourself.
So against their zone. 4 count here, 5. Here is Polly. Make this plan.
24 rebounds defensively each. Nymburk 1 ahead in the offensive rebounds. But as I said earlier, they got 3 or 4 or 5 of those in one play. But Stelmar's not happy. Watch it. The pass has got to be defended. Okay, Klassen was lazy and slow. Watch it. Not getting there, no effort. And if you give Brian Crawford that amount of space, that amount of time, he's just going to hurt you. He's 9 from 12 from field goals, 75%. And though he got a couple of 3 easy baskets and turnovers, 9 from 12 is very impressive. And the point guard. from Maryland. Went to college at Wake Forest. Averaged 15.6 points per game in Wake Forest. Brian Crawford did. So he's a scoring machine. He will keep going. He'll just keep going and going and going. And right now his team are on the ascendancy. They've jumped ahead to 12 with just over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. He sets his feet. Serious shooter. Simmons 9 in the shot clock. 6, another floater. Beautiful play again by Simmons. He goes all the way in. He draws the foul against Maric, but a brilliant play again by Simmons. 2 in a row. Watch it. He's just too quick. He goes up. Maric cleans him out, just comes across and takes him out. Says, you're getting nothing easy in here, buddy. This is going to be hard work. So 2 more free throws coming up for Gerald Simmons. Lincoln Memorial University. Really nice shooter. Really nice shooter. Flawless from the free throw line so far. And gets the roll. Didn't get the commentator's curse. Got the nice roll. Soft hands. 16 for Simmons. Condis defended now by Klassen. It's a foul. Ivanowski's just too aggressive. And Tanaskovic has been very impressive in this game tonight. 11 rebounds. But he gets a great position here again. And Ivanauskas just late. 2 free throws now. Tanaskovic. 8 points in the game. His first visit to the free throw line, unsuccessful. 62% for the team so far. And that's an area they can definitely improve on. 1 from 2 is his return. 11 points between the teams. Going to the final minute of the third quarter. Now, Alzaya, beautiful again, giving it to 2. His foot was on the line, but he shows every time he sets his feet, Lucas Palzaya can drain it. Oh, he got away with the walkies, but he made a beautiful basket. He took advantage, and again, Tanaskovic went in. 10 points in the game. Klassen from downtown. Oh, Merrick from downtown. That's better. Speed, pace, got the space, dropped the shot. 8 between them. Maric now gets it back to Condich. It's a miss. Now chance for Klassen. Will they go for 2 shots or will they hold it for 1? Shot clock and game clock, about a second and a half of difference. Pick and roll coming up. Oh, mismatch. Can he exploit the mismatch? Now he's wide open. He's got to make it. Oh, he's got to make it from downtown. And Klassen on the buzzer has brought this back to a 5-point game from nowhere. They were in trouble. Merrick Klassen struggled right throughout the third quarter. But he upped his game. He found a couple of open spots. He had 2 big threes back to back, and now his team trailed by 5. They won this quarter actually, 24 points to 22, and at one stage they were struggling. 90% free throw shooting almost from Nymburk. 25 3-pointers taken by the away team, 17 by the home team. Not a great conversion by either of them. Let's look at the best plays from this quarter. There you see Klassen right on the end of the third quarter, draining a 3 to bring his team right back into this game. Oh, who'd want to be a coach? Your team are so much in control, and now you're back in a dogfight. Kondic. Yet to score in the game. Maric. Yet to score in the game. Kondic forces a shot. It's a long shot. Oh, it's a big rebound. Oh, but missed by Maric. Good hustle there in the end by Halzaya, because Tanaskovic had position. Halzaya recovered. 6 seconds in the shot clock. Can they get a good shot? Waller tops it, misses. But again, they pick up the weak, loose rebound. Long rebound back in the hands of Kosta Kondic. Right-hander from 15 feet, misses again. But again, oh, this time at least it comes into the hands of Ivanauskas. And now Simmons, this time defended by Kondic. That's a switch defensively by Igokea. Bender doesn't get it. With a wide open look from 18 feet, it doesn't get it to drop. No baskets early on. Tanaskovic will go left. He floated around. Beautiful by Nikola. Just beautiful by the big man. Soft hands. Spun to his right, and you knew he was coming back to his left. He now has 13. That's a foul. He could have actually, Waller picked up the foul, but Klassen could have put it off the glass and maybe got a couple of shots. Didn't take the shot. Watch it here. Kondic with one reach, but I think it was Waller in the end who came across and reached in. Plenty of rotations now. Watson back in the game. Lockett back in the game. Gibbs back in the game. So the three outside guys, Gibbs, Simmons and Lockett. Two inside guys, Watson and Ivanauskas. Now, going to spin Tanaskovic. That's a foul. Oh, he doesn't get the roll. Watson gets the follow, which won't count. But Ivanauskas was just unlucky. He had Tanaskovic left and right. He had him. 3 fouls now for Nikola. And he's been invaluable to his team. Invaluable to his team. Deshaun Stevens back in the game, the 6'8" power forward. Just very short. By the Lithuanian. Went to college in Cincinnati. Makes the second one. That's his first point of the game. And his team back to a 6-point margin. Kondic now. Eyeing what's going on. Where's the options? Where am I going? Tanaskovic gets it back. Shot clock is down. Kondic is going to force this. Oh, but it's a weak side foul against Eric Lockett. Who was there to pick up the weak side rebound? Nikola Tanaskovic. He's a monster on the boards. He loves the boards. Watch it here. Weak side rebound. It's 3 fouls now on Eric Lockett also. Martin Kreese back in the game. Yet to score in the game. Kondic now. He loves going left. The miss by the big man, Tanaskovic. Big rebound by Deshaun Stevens. And Deshaun Stevens getting a nice basket to give his team an extra couple of points in the margin. 8 now is the gap. Gibbs keeps possession. Doesn't give up the dribble. Shakes, bakes, floats. Draws the foul against Condit and just didn't make the shot. He did everything right. He shook him left, he shook him right, he baked him. At the end, he didn't make the cake of the 2 points that he needed. Watch it. Left, right, I have you. That's a push by Condit, there's no doubt. He makes bodily contact. And the only thing that Sterling Gibbs didn't do was make the final basket. But he goes to the free throw line. For the first time in the game, looking for his first points in the game. As we see Costa Kondic, 21-year-old, go to the bench. He's been effective. He's worked hard for his team. In the 9 minutes he's played, Gibbs gets his first basket. So 1 point. And his second. 2 from 15 feet. 6 between them again. Can they get a stop? Crawford's back on. He's a big man to stop. He's got 23 so far in the game. Oh, beautiful, magnificent team play. Easy pass underneath. And Harris Delasic just picked up the easy basket. Great backdoor screen. It's an easy basket. The other ones you want. Oh, rejected. Brilliant. Brilliant by Harris. Delasic. That was another turnover. Easy basket here. Oh, rejected by Klassen. Waller was lazy. Klassen took it away. Oh, Lockett threw it out of bounds. What? A couple of big phases. Effort, intensity. The guard. Klassen 6'1", just swats the ball away from Waller. Just swats it away. Oh my God. Waller thought, I have an easy basket here. Gibbs goes to the bench. And Simmons back into the game. They've got to find a unit now in the remaining 6.5 minutes or thereabouts that are going to get them back in the game. Nymburk. Igokea though in control. Crawford. Nice pass. Now, the lefty goes inside. It's a foul by Watson. Oh, they're counting in. Oh, they're counting in. Nicola Tanaskovic will always go left. He wants to go left. He needs to go left. Watch it. Where am I going left? Watson's lazy. Watson fouled. Tanaskovic counted, baby. And the referee said, absolutely. That's a big basket. 15 points now by Nikola Tanaskovic to go with the 12 rebounds. So it's a double-double. But he's been a monster on the boards. And now he's becoming a monster on the scoring side, and that really gives the away team a lot of difficulties. He takes a break. Back into the game comes Marco Gioslo. Alley-oop. Now a turnover. Careless. Fast break. Easy. Brilliant basketball. Waller to Crawford. That is fast break basketball at its best. You could smile, baby, all day, but that is magnificent. Okay, an alley-oop attempt from Klassen to Watson. Not a good decision, not a good look. The ball was pinched by Igokea. And they were off to the races with a brilliant execution of a fast break. And Robert Stelmachers continues to be frustrated. There's the rebounds in each quarter. Nip it tuck all the way. Home team advantage in the first, the away team in the second. But the home team in the fourth quarter, 7-2. That's significant. Watch it here. Bad decision. And then 1, 2, 3. Never touched the floor and drops into the basket. 1, 2, 3. Count it, baby. Brilliant by Crawford. Brilliant by Igokea. Now they're 13 ahead. And the Czech team really under pressure. Really struggling offensively. In the second half, they've struggled at times in the front. They clawed their way back in at the end of the third quarter with a couple of big threes by Klassen. But they made a lot of mistakes. They made a lot of mistakes. And they've turned over the ball a lot. in this game. And that has been ruthlessly exploited by the whole team. They've been exceptional on the break when they've got the opportunity. Give and go. Again, it's a foul this time. Sean Stevens. Klassen's getting double teamed. He's picking up his dribble. Watch it here. Now he picks up the dribble. Now he's in trouble. Got out of jail there by Deshaun, giving him a foul. Once you pick up your dribble as a point guard, as any player really, you are in difficulty. Especially when there's a double and triple team coming on you. Simmons in the game. It's a foul by Joselo, no doubt about that. He reached in. Simmons 16 points in the game. Leads all scorers for his team. Marco Joselo complains. Watch. No complaint. Reaching with his right hand across the body of Gerald Simmons. Six points from the free throw line from 6 visits. Six for 2 shooting down. Beautiful form, beautiful shooter. But 11 points with just under 6 to go. It's 18 points now for Gerald Simmons. Can they claw it back? They've got to get some stops. But Igokea looking the mood now. Joselo looking inside. Crawford's wide open. Wide open. Wide open from downtown. Klassen giving him too much space. When you give Brian Crawford that space, he will drain it. 25 now. 28 actually for Crawford. It's a bad shot. Tough shot in the end. Watson stays with it, gets a nice rebound, gets a good finish for the big man. And Nate Watson stayed with it. 12 in the game for Nate. But you can't give Crawford the space. He's got 28 points. He's been incredible outside the arc. 4 from 5 from outside the arc. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, absolutely magnificent. Went right, moved left, sliced in, diced through the cut zone, and finished for 30-point game total and a 14-point team advantage. Watson. Good work there by Delalic. Watson thought he was in. Delalic got his hands in. Watson was in. Delalic got his hands in it. And then he came in from out of bounds, so they'll give possession back to Nymburk. As we see Eric Lockett back in the game. Water goes to the bench with 6 points. Kendrick Gray comes into the team with 13 points. Isaiah can hit the open shot. He's wide open now, Klassen. Oh, Klassen can hit the open shot as well. This time from downtown, 3 from outside the arc from Merrick. And Marek has now 14 points in the game. They're hanging about. The gap is still 11, still double digits. Crawford tried to get his pocket pick. That's a weak side foul on 23. Lucas Palzaya. There was an alley-oop coming and Lucas just stepped underneath. Watch it here. He just steps underneath, body checks Deshaun Stevens. So possession now back in the hands of Igokea. Free throws coming up for Deshaun. No, says the referee, he wasn't shooting. He thought he was. So possession. Under the glass. What are we going to run? What play are we going to? We're just going to just get the ball in. That's what they decide to do. Into the safe hands of Crawford. Ray can score. Oh, beautiful, beautiful by Stevens. Ray made a tough pass. Stevens caught it and made a great finish. Underhand, right hand hook shot. Now, you're wide open, Klassen. You've got to take that shot. Priest forcing the shot from downtown. His opening basket of the game is a downtown 3. And Dragon Bassett puts his hands on his head and says, where did that come from? It came from Martin Kreese. And there's now 10 between the team. Great. This shot. Look at his space. He misses this time though. But again they pick up the rebound. Delalic inside. Little scoop layup. Nice work there by Harris Delalic. Easy basket though on the other side. Picked up on the other side by Pedro Bender. Nobody back to mark the big man. Probably the slowest man on the floor just because of his age. Gets down the floor the quickest and gets an easy basket. 10 between them, keeps his team in it. Kendrick Ray for 3. Long rebound, this time is picked up in the hands of Chris. Klassen shakes a bit. Behind the back, nice pass. Bender gets them past from Klassen. Classy by Klassen. Nice by Bender. 8 between the teams. At times we've seen brilliance from both teams, and the brilliance has been exceptional. Home team want a timeout. They still have 1 remaining after this. Much more calm this time on the bench because they are in control. 30 points for Crawford. Tanaskovic 12 rebounds, but don't forget Tanaskovic has chipped in as well with 16 points, and Crawford has 6 assists to go. Brilliant behind the back, and Bender just popped in it. Little floater around the back, took out the defense, and then finished by Petter. 40 years of age, doesn't hop as much, but he still drops it as much. 4 points in the game. 2 from 6 for the 6'8" center. Czech Republican international, Petr Brendan. Screen, pass, screen. And then screen, pass, and attack. Very clear. Tanaskovic back in the game. Crawford obviously is in the game. Can Nymburk get a spot to stop? Just under 3 minutes to go. A stop here would make it very tight. The fans in this arena in Latsaki would be a bit nervous if they can get a stop here, the away team. Tanaskovic will look to go left, inside to Stevens. He's posted up against Joselo. No, Crawford wide open. Crawford from downtown! You gotta be joking me, Brian. You just set your feet. Klassen again went to help, was late recovering. 33 points. Game high total. Is just what the doctor ordered if you're the home team. Another turnover, just complicating the offense. Lockett went in and the ball went out. Bender thought he was there. Eric said, no, I'm not there. I'm going this way. Bender was going the other way. Klassen goes to the bench. 14 points in the game, but defensively he's been suspect. He hasn't been as tight to Brian Crawford as he should be, because we've seen how ruthless Crawford can be, how brilliant he can be in his 5 from 7 shots from downtown. Stevens inside, that's offensive, absolutely. Deshaun Stevens went inside, looked for Tanaskovic, but had left his feet, initiated the contact. Let's see here. Nice defense there by Martin Kreese. That's a foul against Deshaun Stevens. That's his 4th in the game. Simmons now, handling the ball. Lockett. Up and under. He's got to take the shot. Halzaya misses. Keeps it live, Lockett, but the ball will go into the hands of the away team. The attacking team gets the offensive break. It goes up, it's missed. Goes up. Yeah, good call. Tanaskovic last to touch it. Sets his feet, doesn't make this time. Big rebound by Joselo. Just held it, clutched it, didn't even jump, came to his arm, and the strong man physically dominated. 11 points. The gap is big. With players like Crawford and Ray on, the gap could get bigger very quickly. Nice pass, Joselo. Inside, stepped inside. Now look at that. Crawford looked out to Ray, they all went to Ray. Joselo snuck under the cover, got the pass, and from about 13 feet, bobbled it in. Doesn't matter if you just bobble it in. Now you're giving your team a 13-point advantage. 3 points for Joselo. He's got to score it. He's got to score that. Again, he doesn't. They keep it live. Lockett outside the arc. In and out. Big rebound again. Who is it? Nikola Tanaskovic. 13 rebounds in the game, each and every one of them on the defensive side. A brilliant performance. MVP probably only for this man, Crawford. Magnificent dime! What a pass from Crawford! He saw that Deshaun Stevens had sealed Crees inside. He had an open look for three. He didn't take it. Watch it now. He's wide open. But a brilliant pass inside. And Stevens drops it in, goes to the free throw line, knowing he's getting a bonus free throw. And Crees walks off knowing our race is run here. Our race is run. We're 15 points down. We've scored 73 points in this game. We scored 54 the last night. And you can see why at periods Tanaskovic picks up the weak side rebound, so possession stays. Igokea, Ray for three. Count the Kendrick all day long. Anything you can do, he says to Bryant. I can do, I've 16. Bryant says, I've got 33. Nicola says, I've got 16 as well. Overall, they're at 91. Simmons, shot. Ivanauskas, fouled by Ray, picked up the weak side rebound. But looking at the game, you have to say that Igokea better offensively. Big performances by Brian Crawford. 33 points, 13 from 18 from field goal range. As Ivanauskas gets his second point of the game. Kendrick Ray, 25 minutes, 16 points. Nikola Tanaskovic, 32 minutes, 15 rebounds, and 16 points. Ray comes off his foot, trying to get the final basket, but it's been clinical by the home team. It's Group D. They went to Bilbao last week. The away team, and they lost. And they came to Bosnia and Herzegovina tonight, the away team, and they lost again. The home team, though, have reversed last week's defeat in Turkey. It's a final score, 91-74. Brian Crawford, number 13, the MVP. Ray, excellent. Tanaskovic, magnificent right throughout. And for the away team, as you see, the scoring stats, 31% three-point range and 36% for the home team. That's the tail of the tape. 32 3-points taken and only 10 made. For the away team, Klassen had 14, Simmons had 18, Halzaya had 10, Watson had 12, but overall it came to 74. And while it was an improvement on last week, it wasn't a big enough improvement. 2 points in the bag for Igokea. No points so far for Nymburk. Good night from me, Timmy McCarthy. There's the top scorers. Home team get the victory, get the W, and they continue this amazing record of every time they make their home debut in the Basketball Champions League, they get a victory. Good night from Latskaya.
Ha!